Hey everyone, Nella here with some hopefully quick-ish updates about Nagisa. Um, so I actually had a flash blast of inspiration for Nagisa a few days ago, which kind of continued into me having some inspiration with some things that she and Matty do, one of which is visiting Maddie's mother. Um, and of course, Maddie brings Nagisa because she's not going to leave an ice sprite all by herself in a small fishing town. Um, so she brings Nagisa with her to the city, and Nagisa gets to meet Maddie's mom, and Maddie's mom gets completely the wrong impression and believes that her daughter is gay. Yeah. Which actually happens a few times in the story. People assume that because Nagisa is like living with Maddie, except for the people in the village, everyone just kind of automatically seems like, oh, so that's your girlfriend. No. No, she's my roommate. But anyway, the roommate that her dad doesn't know about because he's still on one of the fishing expeditions, so he hasn't come back yet, and found out that, oh, his daughter's had a strange person he doesn't know in the house, living with her for like over a month. I still don't know how she talks her way out of that one. I'm really not sure. Anyway, but one of the things that actually came to me was a really funny little encounter with Maddie just like, getting breakfast ready, and then like Nagisa sneaking up behind her and like giving her a good morning hug from behind, and then Maddie turning around and the first thing in her mind going, oh crap, she's kinda hot. And the only reason that Maddie has that reaction is because Nagisa at that morning isn't walking around wearing oversized, like, mod clothing. She's actually wearing some of Maddie's, pajamas. She's wearing a crop top, which you can see crop top, and simple leggings. I don't know why all of my characters, all of my female characters either end up bi or lesbians. Huh. But anyway, but the weird thing was, when I was imagining this in my head, is that Nagisa was not the color that this is. Nagisa was actually a brown. Not like a reddish brown or an orangish brown. I mean a brown with a cool undertone. Which is actually surprisingly hard for me to find because it was light with a cool undertone. So I actually found one of my pastels that was the closest I could find, and added that to one of my drawings of her makeup. So you can kind of see the color. Like, down at the bottom there's another one drawing of her with Nagisa's current skin tone. And you see there's like basically nothing. And then compare it to the brown that I saw her as. So I have decided that I'm going to be completely changing Nagisa's resin tone. At first, the first thing I thought of was, oh, well, I'll use Rit dye, because I've actually wanted to do that since, 2008. I really wanted to do that. Unfortunately, I no longer have a dyeing pot. I think someone managed to actually burn the dyeing pot. My sister had dyed some clothes for a cosplay to a very particular shade, so that's why we had a dyeing pot to begin with. But we don't anymore. And really don't want to have to go out and buy a pot to do it. And then I thought, oh, well, I'll spray paint then. But I'm not so good with the spraying. Um, as my MSC is usually readily apparent, I'm really bad at keeping a consistent stream going with aerosols. So, spray painting, and also for both dyeing and spray painting, I didn't really see many examples of people having made like dolls with like a cool undertone. I've seen a lot of reddish brown and orange-ish brown dolls, both sprayed and dyed, but I haven't really seen a cool undertone. I know maybe it's just harder to find those, but that's what I really want to do for this doll. Because the tan dolls I'm going to be getting in, I should say actually the brown dolls I'm going to be getting, a lot of them already have that very warm undertone, so I want to have something that's a cool undertone, a blue undertone. So if I'm not going to dye it and I'm not going to spray it, how am I going to make her brown? Why did I just use female pronouns? Oh, whatever. It's Nagisa. Nagisa is fine with female pronouns. But anyway, how I'm going to do it is, well, I'm already going to be taking the body apart and adding spots using a glue method to simulate burns, except for I'm going to do them as dark splotches. Dark, or pale, actually, since she's going to be brown. But splotches and patches. And I'm already having to do a lot of blushing because there's going to be a lot of gloss details, a lot of kind of like ice details that I want to do. So I'm just going to body blush everything brown. I hope my pastel lasts that long. But anyway, that is my brilliant idea for Nagisa. And as I showed you guys, Nagisa is currently lounging about in the clothes that make Maddie go, oh crap, she's sexy. I might be in trouble. Okay, that's everything, guys. So, bye.